Hello and welcome to another Coach's Corner here at Upon Further Review. I am the coach Shannon Griffith, and I thank you for joining us today on another look at the top recruits in the 260. We're going to jump to the defensive side of the ball today and talk a little bit about Braden Steely, the 5'11", 190-pound safety slash running back at Carroll High School. Going into his senior season, he's already a Western Michigan commit, and he is probably one player from last year that I was really impressed with. I like the way he plays the game. He's got his nose in it all the time on defense, and then, of course, on offense. Man, is he electrifying. And I think his deception is his speed. People don't realize how fast Braden is. If you remember 2 years ago on the 1380 high school game of the week, we broadcast the Carroll opening game. I believe it was against Lures in their new stadium. Braden Steely was the one that took the opening kickoff back some 98 yards to christening the Carroll Stadium with a touchdown on the very first play in the new stadium. But Braden is a kid that I think is one of the better players in the 260 area. Maybe a little bit unappreciated in the respect that you don't hear much about him. He just kind of goes about his own way and does his business and lets the talking be done on the field with the way he plays, and he plays at such a high level. I believe Western Michigan got a steal. I think he's going to be a tremendous safety type player at the next level with Western Michigan. And I think he could go there and have a very, very good career for the Broncos. But he's got one more season left here with Carroll. And I think they're going to really enjoy having him back in the secondary. And then whatever they can devise offensively for him, you better believe it. He's going to be a kid that makes the best of his time running or catching the football. But let's look a little bit from some video here of Braden's highlights, and you'll see what I mean about his ability at the safety position. You know, he does a great job here of recognizing the play. He's looking for crossers. This is what he does good. He anticipates the throw, and look at him stick his foot in the ground and makes a huge hit. Here's another one. Does a good job of responsibility, getting deep, reacts to the quarterback, steps up, sees the receiver coming across the middle of the field, and makes a good solid tackle. And again, he's not leading with the helmet. He's leading with his shoulder pad and does a good job of that. Again, here's another one I think shows his ability. Now he's really kind of playing a linebacker position here, and you're going to see him do a good job of reading the block of the guard and the tackle and stepping into his gap responsibilities right there and making the tackle. Very good form tackle. Here he is in the, I believe, semi-state doing the same thing. Down low, reads the play, unblocked player, steps up in the hole, makes the play. Now we get to see him on offense. This was going to be an actual pass, and he does a good job of reading it, pulling it down, and just, again, athleticism off the charts. I really don't think there's anything he cannot do. Here he is taking a direct snap and then just running student body left. Good play design, well blocked by Carroll. That's another thing they do so well, is they're solid at all 11 positions. And here's a good look of his speed. Tackle sideline, and he just outruns him into the end zone. Again, this will be another great example. This is against Snyder. I believe maybe 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. They've got 11 bodies at the line of scrimmage. And while Snyder does a great job of getting penetration here, Braden just pops it to the outside and he's gone. And there's another example of his speed. So again, I can't uh, estimate his value as just a complete athlete. Here's a good job of him going up, making a deflection at the highest point, and making the play. And again, here again, him understanding kind of how the play's evolving, reading the eyes of the quarterback, does a great job, gets the interception, and the next thing you know, he's done a great job of making the play in the end zone for a touchback. So Braden Steely, again, I think is an underrated player in the Summit City, and I'm saying that maybe more so from the recruiting side. I'm very surprised in some respects that Western Michigan was the only team to offer him, and they offered him, I believe, last year at some point, stuck by him, took his commitment, and I think he's going to be a great player for Western Michigan and the Mid-American Conference. But this year he's got one more year to go out and do what he does best, play hard-nosed football and make plays. That's Braden Steely from the Carroll Chargers. And this, again, has been the Coach's Corner here on Upon Further Review. Just a couple quick reminders. Media Day is coming up this Friday, and we'll see you out there with the coaches and players. Unfortunately, this is not open to the public, but you'll have all the coverage between 1380 The Fan and Sports Rush and Upon Further Review, as we will be there gathering interviews, talking to players and coaches alike, preparing for the season with the pads coming on July 31st. We're all approaching the start of preseason, which means football season and game one, August 18th, is around the corner. And you can bet that 1380 The Fan, 100.9 FM, we will have 7 hours of coverage on Fridays. And it's unparalleled of what 1380 The Fan does with coverage of high school sports in the greater Northeast Indiana area. I will join Brett Rump once again in the radio booth, as well as Eric Dukevich and Jim Shevlin for the pregame show at 6 o'clock. So we're getting ourselves wrapped up and ready, getting all the bumps and bruises taken care of. So we're ready to go on August the 18th. But for now, we'll catch you again the next time we look at our next top 260 recruit. We will look at Tay Johnson, the wide receiver, Notre Dame commit from Northside High School. So stay tuned for that. Once again, I'm the coach, Shannon Griffith. This has been the Coach's Review on Upon Further Review here on the StreamYard Network. We'll catch you next time.